Fans in agreement as Thomas Tuchel makes decision on last-minute replacement for injured Tino Livramento. Livramento has been ruled out of the World Cup. England manager Thomas Tuchel had settled on Tino Livramento's replacement ahead of their World Cup opener against Croatia, and his decision has sparked a strong reaction amongst fans. On Tuesday afternoon, it was confirmed that Livramento will miss this summer's World Cup after suffering a calf injury in training. The 23-year-old fullback, who is more than capable of providing cover on the right and left side of defense, was in contention to start against Croatia on Wednesday after an injury-plagued campaign at Newcastle United. But his latest setback meant that Tuchel has been forced to look elsewhere, with centre-back Trevoh Chalobah eventually getting the nod over other candidates included in his 55-man provisional squad. Chalobah, who previously worked under the German coach at Chelsea, was included in England's squad for World Cup qualifiers against Serbia and Albania in November. Tuchel is a huge fan of the 26-year-old. He gave Chalobah his Chelsea senior debut in their 2021 win over Villarreal in the Super Cup final and has publicly praised the defender on numerous occasions. He also tried to sign Chalobah, who has only been capped once by England, when he was Bayern Munich manager in 2023. Tuchel's decision may come as a surprise to many. Chalobah has played at fullback for Chelsea on a handful of occasions, but the likes of Lewis Hall and Trent Alexander-Arnold are certainly more suited to playing out wide. Here's how fans on social media reacted to Tuchel's call to include the defender in his squad following Livramento's injury. One said, "Lewis Hall must be scratching his head, surely." And another commented, "I've defended and seen rationale for every Tuchel decision so far. This Chalobah one has me very confused." A third wrote, "I like Trevoh Chalobah, but surely that replacement had to be Lewis Hall or Miles Lewis-Skelly. Like, what possible role did Livramento have Chalobah now covers you for? What existing weakness in the squad does he now address?" A fourth said, "Still no call-up for Trent." And a fifth added, "How does replacing an RB with a CB make sense? There's literally Trent Alexander-Arnold. Rio Nagumaha cannot play at World Cup if England need to make another late replacement." The 17-year-old forward is one of 4 young players Thomas Tuchel brought to Florida alongside his 26-man World Cup squad, with Alex Scott, Josh King, and Ethan Nwaneri also getting the call-up. However, Nagumaha will not be able to play any part in this summer's tournament. FIFA rules allow squads to make changes ahead of a tournament, but only up to 24 hours before a team's opening match in case of injury or sickness. Meanwhile, the replacement player must be on a country's 55-man provisional squad list, meaning if any one of England's squad picks up an injury or falls ill before their Group L opener, Nagumaha cannot step in. The only player from England's pre-tournament extras eligible to be called up is Bournemouth's Alex Scott, who was included in the provisional 55. Thoughts on Tuchel's call? Let us know in the comments.